You ever seen how we're so quick to judge, so quick to condemn other people, so quick to condemn the world? But if we ask the question, who is the world? Who is the one that we're condemning? Who is that which we call, which is against or which is for us? Who are they, so to speak? Who are they? Who are the people? Which people? We often have paranoia, we often have bad energy, we often have bad things. But most times it's just, if you realize that 95% to 98% of the time, your own assumptions are wrong. Your own thoughts about what is truly the reality are wrong. So whenever you feel some type of way, how is it the first thing that you do is to say they are doing this to me or something is doing this to me? Who are they? I don't have a problem if someone is doing something to you. That's okay. By all means, stop them, call them out on their bullshit. But when you truly realize that most of our thoughts and assumptions are unfounded, most of our assumptions, things that we take personally, it's more of like voices inside of our own heads, voices that we've assimilated ever since we were kids that become like real people. So that whenever something happens which is going on in our minds, um, we start to think or project as if it's what is happening in reality. People could be completely oblivious. Remember, forgive them for they do not know what they do. They don't know what they do. So either way, it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, you're fighting yourself and you need to actually face that. On the other hand, even if you were fighting people, it's just going to become a bloody battle. Because how can you blame someone for something like bewitching you or sending bad energy? Of course, nowadays people agree with that, but it's still not a subject that people speak about. So, in the end, I would say you would blame yourself for being neurotic or blame yourself for being crazy, even if it's real. So, we need another way to deal with it. We can't keep saying they did this to me. Who are they? Who are they? Which people? Where are they? Can you point fingers at someone? Can you point them out for me? Of course, sometimes you can, but most times you can't. People are just too clever. People are just too manipulative. So it's more about understanding that no matter what the world does, really, the moment you start saying they is the moment you lose control of yourself. The moment you lose the power to actually make better of that reaction because it's just a reaction. So I would say the way forward is to ask that question: who are they? Can I point fingers at my enemies? Where are my enemies? Then you realize that most of the times, most of the things that we stress over, most of the things that upset us, are really not worth investing time in. They don't have any solid base to it. It's just a feeling. And if you're learning to understand your feelings too, you have to ask, who are they? Why am I feeling this way? Who made me feel this way? Then maybe you might discover a passive aggressor, or maybe you just might discover yourself. Like, hey, I've been talking bad to myself. I've been doing this to myself. I've been hurting myself, and it's hard to face because now you realize that maybe I might be crazy, and it's a difficult thought in nowadays being crazy. But everyone is living crazily, and no one has the guts to actually say it. That people are crazy, going crazy inside of their minds because they don't know what's going on inside of other people's minds. They think that what they're thinking is so different, how they're feeling is so different. It's not worth articulating because they don't know how other people might respond. You see, we are human. I have no idea about whatever comes or whatever goes other than that. But the fact that we are human is the fact that we should laugh at ourselves, laugh at our own neurosis instead of taking it so seriously or personally. Like someone hurt me. I remember. Let me tell you a story. I remember one time. I'm a musician. I sing. I was singing in church today. Okay. I remember one time I sang so beautifully, so perfectly. I'm a hyper perfectionist, so you know what it means to me to actually have something be perfect. So I make it perfect. Da di da di da. I do my thing. Then, even though I didn't need credit, even though I didn't need applause, I still knew I had done a good job. I heard it, I could hear it, I could feel it. I had practiced, I had made sure that my sounds were in point, everything. My music was in point, 100%. Then I'm out. I was just like, okay, no applause, that's okay. Because sometimes you sing and people don't applaud you. That's okay. Sometimes people don't understand, or sometimes no one actually cares. But to myself, I was like, I did it perfectly. There can't be any criticism. There can't. Then suddenly, someone just said he's taking a lot of drugs. And that someone is someone I respect, someone that I think should have been there to guide me. And the confusing part was that after that, they turned to a whole different person. So you can't really say that you did this to me or you did that to me. But realize that no matter how good or perfect you are, your heart's gonna get broken. And that goes for everything. Remember that if you're good, you're gonna get hurt. If you're bad, you're gonna get hurt. So it's a matter of you. How do you understand yourself? How do you love yourself? How do you create a new society? How do you create a new mind? How do you see the world? So stop making assumptions and don't take things personally. It was hurt. I was hurting because even if I was strong in that moment, I still took it personally. So I was hurt, but then I realized that I could give my whole heart to the world. I could give my all to the people, to everything, to everyone, and that still wouldn't matter. That's disturbing because we all like to feel that what we do, other people appreciate. Sometimes they do, but it still means nothing because when you actually need them to appreciate it, you find out you're lonely. So it's never a strive for that. So what you're striving is to be happy, totally and freely happy. No apologies, no excuses, no judgment. But you can't blame people. People will be people. They'll do evil things. They'll do bad things to you. You know, by all means, defend yourself. By all means, love yourself. By all means, judge for yourself. But at the base of it, don't take it personally, whether it's good or bad. It's not personal. What's personal is your heart. You know, the world can lie about you, but are you going to lie about yourself? To yourself. You can lie about yourself to other people.